My hair's a mess.
That's okay. We're getting ready. I'm going to show you a few pictures of when we're doing Elisha's quilt. As you see here, we got Kim's getting all set up. She's got the table ready. The sewing machine is down. The table is all cleaned off. But don't look at the sink or the dishes. But we got everything else.
The dishes are done.
They're all done? I can show that.
Done.
Oh yeah, let me show you a picture of that. Yep, there they are. Dishes all done. So here's the fabric. She's getting everything out. She was just upstairs and laid them all out on the bed, and you pin them together, right?
I got them laid out so I know which row goes to which row.
See, she's got stuff written on them right there, which row goes, what goes where. And so then there's another one. And so they're all labeled and ready to go. And when Kim gets everything all laid out like it's supposed to be, then I'll come back and I'll give you another picture of her getting ready to lay them out and sew them. So until then, toodaloo. Alright, here we go. Kim's got the sewing machine all set up and she's got these put together. And each one of these are 12-inch squares. And she's going to sew these all together. And then make a row all together. I'll show you that later. Then once the row is done, and then she's going to sew all the rows together. So each one of these patterns is 12 inches by 12 inches. And she's going to sew them together. And this is going to take up about a ½ inch right here when she does the sewing. It's going to take up about ½ inch to 3/8 there. And on this side, when she sews the other side to the next one, it's going to take up, when she goes like that and sews it, going to take up another ½ inch or 3/8 of an inch here. So that 12-inch square is going to end up being about, what, 11 and a half somewhere, 11 and 7/8, somewhere around in that area. Now we could have, when you done the math, or you could have, if we wanted to, we could take the measurement, which is 112 for the length, and then we could have cut these off so all the squares would be identical, but that's not going to happen. And also on the width, which is 102. Okay, so we just opted for the easy route, cut them 12 inches and let the sides fall where they may, and it looks really good that way. So it does use a little extra material. Is that right, Kim?
That's right.
It's a little extra, but it works good, right?
Yeah.
And the blanket is going to be gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
Unlike the other one that we made.
Stop!
The other one was gorgeous too. Don't get me wrong, we loved it. Oh, I see you've got your... Oh, you're reminding yourself of something there?
Yes, this is row 1 that I'm doing. When I'm done with this row, I'll put the pin back on it so I know which order they go in.
Okay, so you put the rows number and you sew them together. So that all these here, if you can see them, all these rows will get sewed together. And this will be row number 1. And she'll put this back on here and set it aside. And then after that, then we'll sew the rows together to make a full one. So I'll let Kim go for a little while, and when she gets to a row done, I'll come back and show you what it looks like.
Toodaloo.
Do that again.
Toodaloo.
There you go. I didn't have your...
Working on 2.
Kim was working on row 2.
Hard to tell if I got 2 pieces or 1 piece of material there. Got room to go.
And that's how you do it, over and over and over and over and over and over. How many times over, Karen? 90 times,
Yes.
was it?
9 down and 10 across. 10 rows
90
across.
times over. And then you have to double that because you're doing it twice. And then you do the long way, and I think you double it again. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing it.
You enjoy taping it
I'm
and making fun of me.
well doing it. I'm recording. That's what I'm doing.
Exactly.
And I really don't help until we get to the
Quilting.
the quilting part where you put the tacks in them. Yeah, my grandmother used to call them tacks. I think tacking the quilt. They put them on a quilt rack, put down the sheet, then put the batting in, then put the top on, then have it on the quilting rack, and then you tack it. And that's what I help with. I help with the rack and the tapping. All this stuff. Kim asks me questions, and I tell her, I don't know, until we get to the rack. But I can say I help, though, okay?
Yeah. You sure can.
Okay, I'll come back again when she starts something else.
Get the idea.
Okay, this is row 1 and row 2 together. There's row 1 over here, you see, and then row 2 over here. Kim still has her little tags on there that says which row they're on. Looks very good. She has 2 rows together, and she'll continue this until you get 10 rows, is it?
Yeah, I got
10 more
10
rows.
total.
So it's
8 more
moving.
rows.
8 more rows. Okay, so we're moving right, or I should say, Kim's moving right along. My time to help isn't yet, but it'll be in place pretty short. And then over here is the rest of them. She has labels, and she's going to start sewing these together. And then she'll sew that onto this row here, and then we'll just keep right on going until we get everything all sewed together, and then we get to move out into the garage where we get to set up the quilt rack, and we get to tack it and get to be cold and chilly.
Hopefully it will be a pattern when I get done. It was when I laid it out on the bed. That's why I marked them. So we'll see.
Well, we hope it's a good pattern, but you just never know. She knows she's got a bad eye, so it's better than the last quilt we made as far as the eyes go. I mean, she can see better now than the last quilt we made. Yeah, but it turned out good. I mean, it was a real nice quilt, and I really liked it. It was pretty in it. So
Off kilter, but pretty.
we did have a few struggles, but we made it. It looked really nice when it was all done, and Sarah just loves it. Or she said she loved it. She better love it. If she don't, well, then I don't know what to do about that. It just, well, whatever. But anyway, this is what it looks like to make a quilt. Kim's out here sewing, and I'm in watching television. And so when she gets all done, we'll show you another process.
Toodaloo.
Here we go. We've got 3 rows, or Kim's got 3 rows. I don't have 3 rows. Kim's got 3 rows all together, and it's looking pretty good. The pattern is pretty, and you have a pretty face to go with it. Okay, so that's the progress so far. Going to stop tonight and work on it some more tomorrow.
Hello.
Okay, here we go. This is our quilt frame right here. It's a homemade outfit, but it seems to work all right. So we'll go ahead and set it up, and then once we get it all set up, we'll show you how it goes together, right, Kimmy Coo?
Yes. Kenneth Pooh.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here's our frame. It's all set up. I don't know if you can see it. We even have the dog in here. So there you go. There's the whole thing. And what we do is, see this here is cloth. And so what we'll do is we'll stretch out the bottom piece or the sheet, and we'll attach the sheet to this piece here with pins and go all the way around. And so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do that end down there. We'll pin it on. And once we get it pinned on, and then I'll show you the process from there. So there we go. Kim is getting ready. She's chomping at the bit to get started. So we'll show you when we get that pinned on and show you how that works. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're pinning it over there all the way to this piece of cloth that's under here. Right here you see that piece of cloth. That's cloth. And so we're pinning the round edge all the way over to that. So go ahead and pin one there, and we'll pin another one, and another one.
Another one bites the dust.
It takes a little bit of time to do all this pinning and matching. So as you see, we got it set up, and we're just starting here on the edge. And when we get around to the other side, see it comes all the way around here, all the way down there. And so once we get this all pinned in this frame, then we'll show you what it looks like. Until then. Okay, here it is. It's all put out, all stretched out, and it looks pretty good all the way across. The next thing we need to do is put the batting down. So Kim's going to get the batting, and we're going to stretch the batting out. We're going to put the batting on it. And I'll put you down right here so you can kind of see, and you can watch as we get ready to take the batting and open it up. We'll start with this little big one, and then we'll stretch it out so that you can get it all over. You need to stretch it about 4 inches as tight as possible.
If not, we got extra here.
Okay, so there we go.
Let me go in this direction.
Here's a piece.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead and walk that way with it.
Yeah. This way.
Oh, I missed a piece.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Okay.
There it is. You got it.
Out there.
Hang on, I gotta bring it this way. It takes me a second here. Okie doke.
Here we go. Stretch it out. Okay, so nice little stretch.
Yeah, I think
All right.
it's out.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to go around and we're going to pull out these pins right here, and we're going to stretch this out, and we're going to pin this piece here to this one so everything is all pinned down together. And that's going to take just a little bit, so you don't need to sit here and watch us do that. So we'll go ahead and get started pinning this piece here down, and we'll get that done. I'll come back and show you what that looks like. Okay, we got the batting put on, and we got the sheet on, and we went through and we pinned it all. You can see the pins, and we pinned it all the way around, so the batting is all pinned down and all ready to go. Now we're ready to throw on
The top.
the
Quilt
top, the beautiful top you've made.
top.
Okay, we're going to get the top, and we're going to make it flop, and we'll show you a picture of that as soon as Kim gets it up here. And there it is.
The top is it, so let me-
Alright, so here we go. Throw me an end.
I'm trying to find the top.
Throw me an end, you old hen.
Just a minute. I'm hunting for the top. That's that right there. Top is that
That's the top.
corner right there. Yep.
Okay, I got the top.
I got the bottom.
I didn't know there was a top and a bottom.
There is, because of the way I put the quilt together. There is a top and bottom. For me. It just keeps me straight on what I'm doing.
Okay.
What I'm saying, do.
There we go.
Ooh.
There. Are we on the edge over there? Okay, pull it
Now
tight.
we are.
Pull it tight. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it tight right here, if you would, please.
Okay.
All right, we need to find the top.
Uh,
Where's the top?
that is down there. That's everything. We're good. This
That's
is
the
the
top.
top here. Yeah.
You got the top. I got the bottom.
Ouch.
Over out there. Okay, bring it to your corner over there.
Okay.
Your corner over there. Okay, good. And let's go to this one over here. Oh, you got it on your corner over there?
Ouch. Yes. Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That's right.
Ouch. Very painful.
Are we ready to start then?
I don't know yet. Let me stretch this side here out some more.
Okay. I'm going to grab my pins.
Okay, we got this all. Maybe I'll pull it some more that way.
Which way? I'll let you do the pulling. I can never do anything.
There we go. Pull it a little bit this way. A little bit this way. This way. This way. And this way. I think we've got it.
Okie doke. I think you're right. Now, you ready to start pinning?
Okay, now that we got it all spread out here like this and stretched out, then we're going to start pinning it here to this. We're going to pin this to that, like that, all the way around, and then we'll do what's called tacking, and we'll put a tack. Oh, gosh. These don't stick them in your finger, that hurts. Don't stick these in your finger, that hurts, see? That's very sharp. Some of them are sharp, some of them are dull, and they hurt worse than the sharp ones do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll just start here, pinning this to that, like so. So that's good right there. And
Those are yours.
I'll go down the side and I'll pin all three of these to this.
Is this close enough to the edge?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so, because that's all the material we got. We're short just a little bit of material on that side. Go through and pin everything.
It's hard to get these things pinned.
Okay, there it is. It's all pinned down. We got all three pieces on the quilt frame. As you can see, it's all pinned down. I'll show you here. See where the pin there goes around it, all the way around. This goes all the way around. And now we're going to do what's called tacking, and that's where you put in the middle of each one of these squares, like right here, right in the middle. We'll take a piece of yarn and we'll run that through and down and then back up. Then we'll tie a knot in it, and then what that'll do is that'll tie those three pieces together, and you go to the center of each one of these here little dots like that and leave the yarn stick up as a decorative thing. And that's not only decorative, but it kind of holds everything together. Then once Kim gets this all spiked and stuck in together, we'll take it in the house, and then she'll sew a really nice border around it. And then there you have a brand new king size sheet. So,
Yeah, quilt.
So a quilt, that is. Well, sheet, batting, and a top. So all three of them make a quilt. So there you have it. Okay, so I'm going to shut this off, and when Kim starts the tacking process, then I'll turn the camera back on and show you some of that. My grandmother used to have a quilting frame in her house, and it hung from the ceiling, and we'd play underneath it as kids, and she'd shoo us out of there. But anyway, that was many moons ago, and they made quilts of many different patterns and different types of stuff. As you know, this is a very simple pattern, a very simple way to make a quilt, but I think it's pretty, so we'll just leave it at that, and I'll turn it back on when Kim starts the tacking process. We'll see you then. Okay, here we go. We're going to start the tying off, and what we'll do is we'll start in a corner and we'll go all around the edge, and then once we get all the edges done, then we'll start rolling the end of it. Let me get over here where you can see what's going on. You stick it in through there. Yep. That goes in pretty good, don't it?
Mm-hmm. A lot better than before.
Yeah, we had another needle that didn't work so good. We had to use wire pliers to pull it through.
This got quite the thick thread on it.
Yeah. And then you pull it back through. And then you got the two ends.
Make it the length.
Tie them off.
Mm-hmm. Double knot.
Double knot it so it don't come loose. And then you take your nippers, nip it off so you got a cute little
As soon as
rabbit ear sticking up there. Yep, just like that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me get a little closer here. See?
You can see it.
Got the little rabbit ears there. Now we'll do that inside of every one of these squares. Are you coming this way?
Yep.
Okay. Coming this way. There we go. And up it comes. Tie it off. Double knot. Nip off so the rabbit ears show. Beautiful. And then move to the next one. As they say, rinse and repeat several times. Yeah, so this will be 90 times we will be doing this on the sheet total. Or Kim will be doing it, I'll be watching, because I'm a good watcher. And Kim's a good doer, so...
He's a good inspector.
Yeah, I'll inspect it. Yeah, that's what I'll do, yep. I'll measure and make sure she gets her little knots right in the middle of the square.
No, you will not.
Where's my tape measure, my micrometer? I want to be able to measure them, make sure you get them in the center of them little squares there. There you go, another double knot. One knot. Two knots.
And big nut holding the camera.
Okay, and a nut holding the camera. There we go. Alright, now we nip it off. Nippy nip. And there you go, got the little bunny ear. So Going to go all the way around it, all the way around, around and around and around and around, around and around and around and around and around and around and around. And then once we get all around it, then we'll start rolling up one end so that we can reach it over there. Then as we roll up the end this way, we'll finally come over to this side and be all done. So I'm going to shut it off now, and we're going to do some tying and bunny rabbits, and then when we get to start rolling it up, I'll show you some of that. Okay, here's an update. We've got all around the corners, 2 of them done, and 2 around this here, this one and this one, and this one and this one over here. Got those 2 done there, and we're finishing up that end over there. And when Kim gets that all done, then we'll start unhooking it over that side and on that side, and we'll begin to roll it up, and we'll show you that process when we get it. Okay, so now we rolled it up. If you can see the corner there, we rolled it up over on that side and this side. That way Kim can get to the ones here in the middle, and she'll do 2 rows there across this way. And once you get those 2 rows tacked, then we'll roll it up, and she'll be able to reach 2 more rows over here. And then we'll, let's see, we'll roll it up once again, twice, about 2 more rows. And because this row over here is already done, this one here is done, these 2, so she'll only have that one to do over there. So looks like it's going pretty good, but this is what we've done. We've rolled it up. You can see over there. We've rolled up that corner, and we've rolled up that corner, and we'll continue to roll it up until we get her all. Alright, we're ready to roll it up. As you see, it's about 40 degrees out here in the garage, which isn't too bad. So I'll set you over here on this 2x4 so you can watch us roll it up.
She's worth it.
Somewhere in there, so you'll be able to kind of see what we're doing. So here we go. We're going to roll it up. Start with pulling the pins out. Pull the pins out.
I'll take them. I've already pulled this loose on this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get the other side.
There we go. I got the little guy that the pins go on. The little chicken. Here you go. If you give me the pins, I will put them in the chicken.
The pins out.
Okay. Now I've got this on.
Are you loose over there?
Yeah, I'm loose.
So we take the clamps loose. We're just using clamps because I don't have any pinholes set in it. So we just use clamps to clamp the 4 corners. Are you ready to roll?
Yes.
So we roll it up. Try not to poke your fingers.
Yeah. That's the hard part.
Fingers, that's the important part. Okay, we got it right there. You got it? Okay, I'll hold it right there, and I'll clamp this one. Okay, you got it over there?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
You're mashing the board down.
Sorry. Can't see what I'm doing. I only got one eye.
You only got one eye.
I only got one eye, boy.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
Alright. And that's how we roll it up. As you see, it's getting smaller and smaller here. And so Kim is going to start with them 2 rows right there. And she's going to go this way until she gets all of them done.
And then we'll roll again.
And then we'll make another roll. And then it should be the last one because we have this here to go. We've got 2 over there. 1, 2. And we'll roll it up 2 more. And we'll roll it up and we'll do this last row right here. And that should be it. So going along really good. I'm excited about looking really good, really good. Maybe excited is too strong of a word, but well. What do you think, Karen?
I'm excited about it.
Kimmy,
Making
what do
it
you
for
think?
my favorite niece.
You have a favorite niece?
Yeah, Elisha.
No, tell
Yes,
me
sir.
no. Well, I sure hope she enjoys it because I'm about froze to death, but you seem to be kind of warm.
I'm warm, all right.
Okay, well, until we roll again, here we go, and we're out. Okay, here we go. We've got it all tacked. It's ready to all rolled up. Now we just got to take it apart, unroll it, and then Kim, with her beautiful magic fingers, is going to put a real lovely border around it, and it is going to be gorgeous, I'm sure. Ain't that right, Miss Kim?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we'll show you the process of putting the border on when we get to that, won't we?
Yes, probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. But this will be very short time for you. Tomorrow we'll be very quick on the video.
Absolutely.
So we'll see you in the morning time.
Ta-ta.
Good night. Hey, good morning, Kim.
Good morning.
And this is the beginning here. What we're doing, or what Kim is doing, is pinning the border around the blanket. See, we got the blanket here. And she's taking this border and pinning it like every 3 to 4 inches. So it has a split in it, so it goes on. Let me show you here. It's got a split in it, so it goes over the side. You got, and it kind of pinches the blanket, as you can see here. And she opens it up, stuffs it in there, and then pins it. Then once it's all pinned, then she goes through and sews it on the sewing machine. So here we go. This is a tedious thing to do because you got to get it exactly right when you put it on, or it will be crooked, and crooked isn't good.
Crooked like you.
Crooked like yeah, this crooked is not good. And so she's going to pin it like that and go all the way through it. And when she gets this done, gets it pinned and begins to sew, then we'll come back and I'll show you the sewing process. And then that will be the end of the blanket. And we'll show you that when it's all done. So until then, we'll see you later. What you got to say, Kim?
Thank you for joining us.
You are welcome. Keep a stitching, and I'll keep on griping. Okay, here we go. Getting ready to sew it. Kim has got the border all around. You can see the border here. There's the border.
We decided 2 different colors.
The border is over here, and she's going to sew it down all the way around. Watch her sew a little bit here.
Okay. Gotta slide this over. Pull this around. so this can go up like it's supposed to. Gotta kind of manhandle this darn thing.
As she sews, she's pulling out the pins she put in. And there you go. That's what Kim's going to sit here and do for probably an hour or so, maybe. Just sit here and sew around the edges, and when she gets that done, we'll show that to you, and it's going to be beautiful. We'll see you later. Well, there it is. It's all done. Everything all put together. Got the edges sewn on, and it's nice, and this will be the end of the video. So you take a look at the edge. Yeah, there we go. It's got blue on that side, and then green on the sides, is it, or on the top?
Yeah, on the sides.
On the sides.
This is the top and the bottom.
Yep. Okay, looks very nice.
Nice
very
little
nice.
label.
And you have a little label here, and it reads
Handmade
handmade
with love, Aunt Kim.
with love, Aunt Kim. That must be going to a niece of yours then.
It is.
Oh, okay. Well,
One of my Kentucky nieces.
it's a very nice quilt. I'm sure they'll enjoy it for a long time. So until then, we make a
Toodaloo.
next quilt. We'll see you all later. Ta-ta. You got something to say, Kim?
Nope.
Okay. Goodbye.
It's been a journey.